here are some things that I would add to your cheat sheet. Number one right here, like on this equation, I would just label this right here. This is the y-intercept. Okay, the y-intercept is b, and this is the change. So whether I'm in a table or a graph, right, you're going to identify the y-intercept and the change and just make sure you put them in the right spot in the equation, right? And this is the same. You can, I don't know, I'm not sure you really need to do it twice, but here it is. Okay. Here in this format of the equation, we put the y-intercept here first, and then this is what it's being multiplied by. This is the change, right? Remember, exponential, right? These are, anything exponential is like multiply and divide, right? And then the linear is the adding and subtracting. So like here, right, the change is what's being added and subtracted, whereas here, the change is what's being, okay, it's really what's being multiplied, right? And let's talk about what happens when there's division. Well, remember, like, let's say, for example, you notice the change is that a number is being, like, divided by 3. Remember, that's the same as being multiplied by 1 over 3, right? And same with all the numbers, like, right, if it's being divided by 5, that's the same as multiplied by 1 over 5. Okay, and obviously the same like 2, 1 over 2, and so on. Okay, so I would definitely add this. And then the other thing that I would consider adding is on the top of your green notes on page 130. So again, on page 138, I've just noticed a lot of you referencing these numbers right here, like the 2 to the squared equals what? 2 to the third power equals this, 2 to the fourth power, like just referencing this. So that's not something that you're allowed to use on the test, but if you were to just like recopy all these numbers, right? Mine's not filled in, but yours should be. If you wanted to just recopy it right here, like that would be something to consider. And then I think the only other thing that I would maybe put is the, like if I have this x to the power of 3 over 5, right? Remember, that's the same as, right? This is the exponent and this is the index. And I think even just having like one example might be helpful. Or you could write like this. You could write, this is the exponent over the index. Like even just having, you know, just one so just that you don't mix them up. I think that could be really helpful. So I think those are the main things that I would add to the cheat sheet in order to help me on the test.